Ready? Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living in Granada Hills. My name is Nancy Woods, and I'm the assistant minister. And I welcome you to joining me this evening as we go into a meditation service. This is a time in which we spend together acknowledging that the spiritual presence of life is open and receptive to its utilization through us, for us, and as us. And we always start the service here by what we call a call to service, and it's lighting the flames of faith. We perform this ceremony to promote the universal consciousness of life, which acknowledges that all people, all faiths, all sentient beings come from one great universal presence, which we call spirit. Fundamental to this truth is the unified nature of all religious thought and experience, which we honor here today. And the candles are lit, and we lit the first candle for the Tao, honoring the universal path of harmony and equilibrium, the natural way. We lit the second candle for the shamanic tradition, honoring the beliefs and practice of all indigenous people in the way of primal spirituality. We lit the third candle for Hinduism, honoring the path of knowledge, action, and devotion. We lit the fourth candle for Judaism, honoring the ethical path of living by sacred law. We lit the fifth candle for all forms of Buddhism, honoring the Four Noble Truths and the path of compassion. We lit the sixth candle for all forms of Christianity, honoring the Christ consciousness as the path of love. We lit the seventh candle for all forms of Islam, honoring the path of submission to the will of God as the highest calling. We lit the eighth candle for the universalistic religion of Baha'i, honoring the path of unity and peace. We lit the ninth candle for all forms of new thought, honoring the metaphysical path of mental healing through the practice of universal spiritual principles. We lit the 10th candle for those who are as yet unaware of spirit in their lives and the space we are holding for them here at the center and on our online audience. And as the 11th candle is lit, it is the healing candle. Please put silently into the light the names of anyone you wish to have experienced the healing flames of God's eternal love. And let's place all those that have experienced a loss and know that they're in this light of healing.
The spirit all around me. I surrender, I surrender, I trust in God.
So we do trust in this one power, this one presence, that which had created all things. So as we take a deep breath and relax into the idea that this one power, this one presence that we have recognized and understood to bring forth life itself is that which is bringing forth this experience that we are having together. And knowing that each and every one of us are it in expression. Each one is the loving, divine presence of life, the spirit of life, the divine presence itself, manifesting individually, uniquely, as each and every one of us. In this recognition and in this embracement of the truth, as we see it, we announce that this time that we spend together is a time in which we open our hearts and minds to be enriched and blessed with that inner awareness, that inner presence, and what it has to offer us. And we know that it is always given to us by giving through us. So this evening, we allow it to flow forth in the words, the thoughts, the feeling, and the sense of it, divine presence, and awareness that all that is comes forth as God itself. Oh, and in this recognition, in this acceptance, we can feel and sense that love and that wondrous creator is surrounding us with its energy and its presence as well as being us. So we can take our mind into this place of understanding that we are feeling spirit, we are being spirit, we are expressing spirit, and feel the sense of security, the sense of wholeness. For it is complete at every point, at all times. And it is totally complete without adding any drop of anything to it at any place. The completion is here. And it goes forth from this to manifest the physical manifestation called life. And as we experience this as our conscious perception of being, we allow ourselves to feel and know that this evening is one in which we say, thank you. Thank you, life. Thank you, divine. Thank you, mind. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, whatever name that we want to place into in our consciousness of awareness. Thank you. So we let it be the truth about ourselves. And in this sense of wholeness, in this sense of being complete, we're willing to allow ourselves to be fully present in this moment, aware and appreciating the newness of life that is seeking to unfold through this experience this evening. Knowing the wonder of the universe, once again, is saying yes to life through us, for us, and as us. And for this, an opportunity, say thank you. It's with a heart that's filled with love and appreciation for all beings. That we thank you, thank you, thank you, and know together. And so it is. You know, this evening I wanted us to spend time meditating and and centering ourselves on the consciousness of, you know, I want to say peace and I want to say harmony, I want to say feeling a sense of wholeness. And I think that in a lot of ways, all of those mean almost the same thing. So I think that each one of us been experiencing the atmosphere of and the consciousness of what is going on today. Has moments in which we, I want to say that let this be over with. Moments in which we are ready to almost return to where we were. Moments of, let's just say, just been tired of doing life this way. And then I find that my consciousness come back to the belief and understanding that I have that things are happening for us, not to us. So it really brings me back and turns my consciousness towards focusing and centering myself in the idea and the understanding of spirit, because when I feel like my mind is going off down that path, I realize that the harmony of life that is always present in me, the peace, the beauty of life that is always present within me. It has been, I've departed for it and started reaching to the external. And finding that unique balance in which I am able to participate in society and be part of society, yet not be drawn away from my divine center, seems to be like one of the main works that I have found that this experience has brought forth for me. Being able to know that I am cared for, nurtured, and lifted, and blessed by that which created me. To know and to understand and appreciate that the divine presence, the universal presence, the creator. I like the creator because I feel like it kind of spans all these different names that we give the divine presence of life. That it is not something that is given, has to give something for me. It is for me to, because it's always given and offer me all things in the sense that I am its presence, and the energy and the ability to create and bring forth life into expression is always within me. And how it's been brought forth and expressed is according to how I focus my energy. And knowing this is knowing that this is my ability to develop, my thing that is that I feel like I'm here for is to cultivate and develop this ability to bring my life, to focus my life in a direction where I can flow with this energy, where sometimes it's very easy. And I have to say that I have been blessed with the opportunity of being in my home, and I can do it sometimes wonderfully. And then at times when it's time to clean up the house, I say, So and even that helps me look at myself and see where I am and what I'm doing and how I am managing and focusing on life. And giving myself the freedom to be all right where I am and how I am at that moment. And I've gotten a lot of practice, I say, in the last 6 months. A lot of practice. And the practice has been very fruitful as far as I'm concerned, because I really have this belief. I've been able to consciously see it in moments. I've been able to experience it. So, and I'm saying this because one of the things that, the tools that has helped me do that is the meditation. And I find that experiences like this, when I'm able to come here and share this with others, that I am able to go to that place within me that I know is the same way, is the way in which I touched each and every person that is sharing this experience with me. So the reality of it all is that I've come to, and this is still developing, is that as I focus in the direction of knowing that I am avenue through which the powerful, all-knowing intelligence of the universe can flow forth into expression, and that my individual framework is just one way, and that I have the pleasure and the divine opportunity to just see what it can bring forth. And sometimes my ideas are very grandiose because I just want to be, it's so peaceful that it radiates out and the world is peaceful. But I know that the journey is for me to know that peace, for me to experience that peace, and to me to experience that harmony. And I'm still learning how I'm negotiating this with the outer world. And it's a wondrous opportunity that I have stepped into this evening, where I am able to share this idea with you, because I love the idea of feeling good. I love the idea of just knowing that there is all the support that I need around me. I love the idea of knowing and understanding that I have in my heart that feeling of wanting to know that everyone is okay, that I can do that. And I know it starts with me knowing that I am okay. So this evening, let's join me in meditating on just appreciating the Creator. And knowing that we're going to embrace the good out of this experience that we're going through, the pandemic and the political atmosphere, the energy around the ethnic and racial disharmony. Knowing that each person has within them the ability to experience as much peace as I can gain. And the strength of me knowing that, coupled with the strength of me doing that, being as peaceful and harmonious as I can, I know is how I can affect the world. And I know it's how you can affect our world, because we begin with ourselves. So join me now. Join me in stepping into this. So, and I had a quote I was going to read, but I didn't. So I invite you to just get comfortable. And if your feet are flat on the floor and feeling grounded, or in a lotus position, whatever brings you to that place of feeling that energy. And know that the spinal energy, the spine is a pathway through which the energy runs through the body. So we allow it to be supported or erect. And we take a deep breath and we breathe into our hearts and just release the energy of the day. And this next breath, take it all the way down to your feet. And just let it gather up, the energy and the sense there. And now let it go. And relax, let your shoulders drop. Let your hips appreciate the floor of whatever you're sitting on. Allow the energy of the floor, the chair, to support your thighs and your hips. And feel that sense with your feet on the floor that you're grounded in this, with the earth itself. Know the Mother Earth has the incredible ability of transformation. So as we take this next breath, allow it to flow through, down and through into the earth, taking it with you, with it. Anything that seems inharmonious, allow it to come in and flow down and into the earth. And as you release the breath, know that Mother Nature, the trees, learn through the rest of the transformation. Just feel the sense of being totally relaxed. Every muscle, every cell is the divine intelligence of life saying yes, and can choose to be in harmony. So as we focus on harmony, we know that every cell in our body is seeing this harmony, is feeling this harmony. And we let go. Because who and what we are, we don't have to make it. We just focus it in that direction, and it is so. And we take this opportunity to reach any attachment, release it and let it be wherever it was and wherever it was before. Because in this moment, we are whole and complete within ourselves, just as we are. And focus on our heart. Allow it to move up into our conscious mind as being that which the thoughts are coming from. Feel the love that it brings forth. Feel the power of its presence in and through every cell, every aspect of our being. And as we immerse ourselves in this love, and we let go, And we move into the silence. Let us gentle and easily bring our thoughts back to the awareness, to the understanding and the clarity that is poured forth from our hearts. A greater awareness of the love that is in each one of us. An expanded understanding that we have access and ability to bring this love towards our consciousness at any time. And as we open ourselves up to it and focus on allowing this to unfold, we open it wide enough to embrace each and every person. To know that this one love, this one power, this one flow of the divine is the reason each and every one of us are consciously experiencing the other's presence. And in this conscious awareness and this understanding that we are all that which created us, that these perfect qualities of being, the joy and the beauty and the love which each and every one reaches for, is the spiritual presence of life saying yes to us today. Allows us to know and understand that as this mind is focused towards this truth, it is a full body awareness, a full present awareness, in which we know that each and every cell, each and every organ, each and every aspect of our physical being knows and understands and is immersed in and surrounded and sensing and manifesting this love in itself and as itself. And in this process, we rejoice to know that we are springing forth from this place right now to a greater understanding and a greater expression of this truth. So as we embrace each and every person that is within the sound of our voice, we embrace the idea and the understanding that this love heals. This love inspires. This love nurtures. This love strengthens. This love blesses. With greater goodness. All those that are reaching for it. And we reach right now. We reach for the awareness and the understanding that we are prosperous, that we are experiencing that source of supply in a conscious, manifest way. And we are knowing it as lovingly being so. And as we love and appreciate its presence in our life, we love and know that it is carrying us through each and every experience. It is what is energizing us and protecting us and supporting us. Whatever the consciousness that we reach for, we know that there is just one source that is providing it. And it's the source that is able to do all things. So we are understanding and feeling the wonder of wholeness as we touch each new idea that is within us with this sense of awe in knowing that it is with our focus and our awareness that initiates it into being. It is the wondrous law of the universe that fulfills the mold of this idea so that it is a manifest experience. This is a wondrous truth that is unfolding more and more, moment by moment, for each and every one of us. And as we see ourselves going more and more into life in many various ways, we are understanding that this power and this ability to bring this idea into manifestation is totally within the gift of our being. And we are choosing today, in this moment, to allow it to be a present, conscious, understood, and accepted truth. And as we lovingly go forth from this experience and at this time and in this understanding, we let that which we have accepted become the living expression, the true perception of life itself, not only with ourselves, but with all the surroundings. And we love and see the beauty of the trees, the wonder of the earth itself, the glorious water in all the springs and the oceans. And we understand the animals and the birds and the tree, and all that is expressing. And we love the harmony of the relationship. And as we graciously bring forth the carbon dioxide and the trees bring forth the oxygen, we are seeing the divine flow of life saying yes to our individualized expression. And we are so grateful for this physical manifestation that we call our bodies, that we are able to utilize in this way, because it is part of this whole flow of the divine saying yes to manifesting. And it is glorious as we move on this journey from where we are right now, when we can enjoy every aspect of it as it glows and flows and becomes more powerful, more conscious in expression, and more aware, and more of our own conscious awareness of it. And as we let it be, what we do, what we say, what we understand, what we accept, what the law is gloriously happy and celebrating being able to manifest. And we let it go, and we're letting it be. We are allowing ourselves to know that this is already so. For this and the truth of the universe in manifestation, we say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And it's with a joyous, loving heart we appreciate being able to share this truth in awareness together. As we say and declare that it is so. And we say, so it is, and so be it, and amen, for all the glory of being. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for sharing this evening with me. Thank you for bringing forth this wondrous love that I feel is coming forth from out there and from in here. And We at the Church of Religious Science, our Center for Spiritual Living in Granada Hills, appreciate your support and your blessings that you bring forth to us each and every day. We appreciate the financial support that you offer us. And know that if you're seeking to bless us, know that you may do it by going to our website, cslgh.org. And on there, you will find a donate button, and you can click on that, and it will take you to a page where you can donate by PayPal or by card. You can also do this on our by clicking on PayPal on YouTube. It will take you to the same site. And we also, if you still preferred, what some of you are doing, is mailing in it, you will see our webpage, our address. So you can mail in your checks, or you can make us part of your bill pay, your monthly bill pay, or your weekly bill pay. Whichever way you decide to do it, we're grateful. And we are very appreciative to be able to continue to offer the services. And starting next month, there is a lot going to be going on because the classes, there's one class that's already started on Tuesday morning. There's another one that's going to start the 8th of September with Reverend McMorrow, the spiritual director. And there will be other classes that are coming up. But you can also join us on Sunday at 10:30, which we have a Facebook Live and YouTube service. So we will continue to offer and share our appreciation and our understanding of the truth. Thank you for joining us tonight. And I say good night to you, and thank you.